So I want to add 4 eighths to this 4 eighths. I want us to add 2 fourths to take the 4 eighths. So can we add them together, these pieces?
No,
Why?
because they are not of the same family.
No. So what do? Can we exchange the eighths to fourths?
Yes, you can.
We can change the eighths to fourths.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. You can write what you have firstly. You have
4 8 plus 2 over 4.
2 fourths. Okay, so you write it. Put the materials where you have written. You have written the problem. Put your 4 eighths. That's 2 fourths. Okay. And you say we cannot exchange. We cannot add them together.
Yes,
No, we can add them together. Why?
because they are not of the same family.
So what do? Can we exchange the eighths to fourths?
Yes.
Okay, so let's try to do that and see what we get.
1 4 4.
Okay, so the 4 eighths is giving us how many fourths?
2.
2 fourths.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's put the eighths back into their frame. So go ahead and do the addition. Let's see. Now we can add them together, right? Because they are from the same family.
Yes.
So add them together. Actually, you'd have written what you did here before. Do you want to write that? You exchange the 4 eighths to what? 2 fourths. You can write it. 4
plus 2
fourths. And now what are you getting after you've added them together? What do you have?
1.
4 fourths.
Yes, 4 4.
These are 4 fourths. So write it equals 4 fourths. Now we want to reduce these fraction pieces to the least number of pieces. Okay, so how do we do that? Check your fraction insets and see what fraction inset will be equivalent to the 4 fourths.
Half. Half.
Okay. Do we have another fraction inset? Here we have 2 pieces, right? Here we have 4 pieces. Good, so you have reduced the number of fraction pieces to an extent, but I said want to get the least number of fraction pieces. So what you've done, you have 2 halves, right?
Yes.
Okay, you want to write, you can write it equals 2 halves. Write what you have done here. 2 halves. But look at, we have 2 pieces here. Do you have any other fraction piece? We want the least number of fraction pieces as possible.
Yes.
So check, get another fraction piece that you think will be equivalent to these two pieces of fraction together. This one. Yeah, now we have the least number of fraction piece. And what do we call this?
1.
1. So you can write equals 1. 1. So anytime you do this work, make sure you try to reduce the number of fraction pieces as much as possible to the least number of fraction pieces. Okay?